Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. Yes, Miss Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States of America, accepted the nomination from the Democratic Party to be their representative for President of the United States of America. Isn't that fantastic? It's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. And when she comes with joy, she comes with excitement, and it's really standing out, especially knowing that the past several months, including years, have been nothing but negativity from half of this country and a struggle to try to do what this lady promises that she will be able to do. And we all hope that she will. But if we give our support to it, then she will be able to accomplish as much as we are deserving based upon that support that we give. Something else I like about it, ladies and gentlemen, it is females standing up. Females who are the vessel whereby humans come onto this earth. And all the things that exist on this earth exist in partnership with the spirit, with the nation, and with the individuals. And here we are, my friends. Here we are in America at this time, in this position, where we have a choice to make, a choice that says that we have observed two different perspectives in life. Neither of them really righteous to the degree that it serves the purpose for which life is all about. But each has a perspective, and we have been exposed to both, and the time periodically comes that we have to make a choice. So the question today is, what choice do you make? Do you believe in causing more pain and oppression to some because it will bring more joy to others? And that justifies it because you got the power to create your own at the expense of others? This is the world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to experience each and every day. Now, I'm saying to you that the fact that women have said you took away, men, we're talking about you, their right to be a woman. What does that mean? That means having control over you. If you're a woman, you are taking away from them their right to be a woman. Who the hell do you think you are? And think they are going to sit back and take it knowing that your ass is here because you came through a woman? Where your power come from? Well, anyway, these are the kind of things that we have to deal with every day, and it can make you get upset. But is it the answer to the problem? Even though it might get you moving, maybe get you doing something. But where is your mind? Where is your heart? Where is your spirit? I say, you ladies and gentlemen, you can only be who you are. And we get angry at one another because we do not know any better. Each of us are taught basic, common ideas. Some of us get it and some of us don't. Some of us get it in certain ways that others won't. And when we have to deal with this kind of stuff every day, we have to deal with it in such a way as that we understand. And understanding like a child sometimes can give you a perspective that can enlighten the whole world, while understanding of those who've been around, immersed in this stuff for a lifetime, know some of the complications. But how many answers do they know? If they know, why are they still going through? The challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is for us to begin anew. Anew. Yes, my name is Eddie Marcus. You've never heard of me before except perhaps this post. But a long time ago, I made up my mind that I was going to share with you the truth that I have been given. And that is that every individual on the face of the earth can live as though they're in heaven. When I speak like that, I'm talking about your needs, your wants, and your desires met when you choose. Never having to suffer for anything, food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, infrastructure, and all the things that anything perhaps that's made by the hands of man is yours, accessible to be used as you see fit. I come to you thinking that, and you might understand if I share with you the way to live in peace and be prosperous and free and joyous and happy and living your dreams. To me, I've never heard of anything better than that. I mean, when they describe the Bible to you, the Bible can't come any better than that. And then I look at this. I look at it. Yes, I look at it with my own mind, my own heart, my own spirit. I look at it. And then I look at the resources that are used to make that which we as human beings have made. And those resources, my friends, were free. They came from this earth, just like the rivers, just like the mountains, just like the valleys, just like the trees, just like the flowers, just like the bees. They came free for us. And they're there to be used as we have used them and as we may use them in the future. Free. And these things that I just got through explaining to you, my friends, we live in a system that's basically designed says that, yes, you can enjoy these things. These things are available to you. But they gave a system, my friends, that makes it possible for some and so many others denied. They did it with a system that causes pain and suffering to so many people. They did it through a system that causes terror and war and hatred and racism. They did it through that system, a system which you have all been exposed to, including myself. And denied, if you will. But just like the English language that you speak, that you are being taught, you're living the life that we are all around us, because it's the same we've been taught it. And if we don't have truth to come to us, we are lost. And if truth comes and we refuse it, we are still lost. So what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, the heaven that I just shared with you, every last one of you would swear on your bottom, whatever is precious to you, that you would want that. And yet every last one of you would do whatever you possibly can to prevent it from happening. Because it's so simple. You can't believe it. It was simple enough for a baby to understand it. Your whole tail can't. What is it? What is it that makes it so simple? What is it that makes it so righteous? What is it that makes it free from pain and suffering? Well, we already said the resources are free. We already said that our inspiration is the thing that brings us to that motivation to do. So what is it? They said it in the speech, at the presidential Democratic speech that they were making the other night. It says, do something. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Every last individual engaged themselves in the process of creating the monumental resources of goods and services that rest in that reservoir to be used by the people who themselves have engaged themselves in the process, making them part owners. You ain't got to be mad with nobody. Money, debt, all of that stuff that we are hooked to. Now, in America, a lot of people did everything they possibly could to make money, to get what they got. And I don't care how good this program I just told you that would work for everybody on the face of the earth, they are not going to believe it. Why? Because they putting their faith in that money. They're putting that faith in the system that they know. And this thing that I'm telling you about, you don't know anything about it. It takes faith. You got to believe it. You got to want it enough to make sure that you put a foot in it. You watch that mountain move. But it's brand new. It's always been there for those who knew. But you can't know if you don't have a teacher. And when humans can't teach you, then there's only one thing that's left. And what is that? The invisible, the spirit. And so what I'm telling you now is something that's plain to a baby that you might not understand. And I hope with all my heart that the things that you are striving for, the good things that you are really able to achieve them. But I know that even then you'll find out that there's pain and suffering around. There's terror and war still going across the lands. And nothing seems to be eradicating it, because as long as the vibes of cancer is there, it will destroy everything it touches. So if you want to live that kind of life that brings the joy and happiness, you got to get rid of that junk. What is junk? The junk that Putin does. The junk that the guy in North Korea does. The junk that Trump wants to do. And the junk that we ourselves allow every day. So America, Eddie Marcus speaking to you. Do what you want to do. But God, the invisible power, has said to me to share with you that every one of your pains, all of your suffering is at your own hands, because you have been deceived. And if you've been deceived, who can tell you and convince you that you are deceived? We only sound like a trick trying to mislead. And you'd rather walk into this mess every day, rather than try. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. And one thing I want to say before I go, I want every high school student, 17 years old or above, getting out of high school, planning to do something. I want you to pass this video, this post along. Because I want you to know I don't want you to be out there lost out there by yourself. I want things to change and be things are better for you. If you want to go to college, I want to make sure that nothing prevents you from going to college. If you want to go to a trade school to learn something better, I want to make sure that nothing prevents you from doing it. Nothing. I want to make sure that you're qualified to be something special. I want to make sure that. And so whatever it takes to see that that is done, I want to make sure that by the power of truth and love, you get it done. So, those of you who don't want to have anything to do with school, whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to know changes must come. It is time people stop hurting one another. But they got to know that they don't have to. And so we got to show them. We're going to have to change from here, from this perspective. People older than us, wow, you don't want to get too much older than me, but people older than you, they think they got it going on. So they're not going to be jumping at you. But you got the energy. You got the brains. You got the, what you call that special thing that we lose as we get old and we wish we had. You still got it. Use it. Not as we did. You see what the mess we made. Some people say we did okay, but it's still a mess. It's a mess. If you can't see how good it could be, then it could be great for you as it is. But I want to make sure that we, the people of this country, look out for you. We don't want to stop complaining, and we want to start doing. So I'm asking you, pass this around. Let everybody who's in high school, let everybody know who's 17, 18 years old, that there's a spirit running across this nation that's loving them. Thank you.